ditched us in Jersey. Maybe she didn't come home.
Abby's late to Pyramid because she doesn't want to face the moms. Last time she saw us, she ditched us and our kids, and we're gonna hold her accountable for that.
Who thinks Miss Abby is gonna apologize for leaving us stranded?
Oh, God, no.
She never apologizes.
Honestly, I think there's only one reason why Abby left the competition in New Jersey, and that's because Maddie forgot her dance. And it's totally unreasonable.
I want to go again. Can I please go again?
Maybe she's in the ladies' room. We stood there for probably a good 30 minutes, and we were wondering where Abby was because she was nowhere to be found. I need her. I mean, my kids need her.
Does anybody feel black cloud approaching? What's the weather forecast?
So, I guess it's welcome back. New York City didn't turn out exactly the way I had hoped.
In 10th place, heard them first, Abby Lee Dance Company. Hey there.
Chloe, congratulations. You were the winner.
Our top junior soloist, Say 91,
You didn't only win for yourself, you won for the Abby Lee Dance Company. You won for me, for my name and my reputation, so that was good. Holly, you were quite upset with me.
And I didn't see any tears from you, Abby, when my kid ran off the stage. It's
I don't care.
horrific.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, and that's my point.
I think you assumed that I was upset because Maddie ran off the stage. And you're absolutely right. And that's why I left. After Maddie forgetting her dance, I was at my wit's end.
As their coach, as their teacher, they all deserve a hug.
Nia had you. She went to you when she forgot her dance.
Why don't you be the adult and the leader and console them first?
You yelled at Paige and told her she was stupid, and when Maddie does it, oh, you forgive her and it's okay, it's not her fault.
Yeah,
I think the case in point is we know that you don't care.
Some kids are just special. I did not abandon the team. Nobody pays me to go to a competition. I am going there to be the dance teacher, not to sit in a room and babysit their children. Enough. My time is very valuable. I did not call you in here to discuss this. We're talking about this week.
All right, Brooke, you need to like lay down on the
Fabulous. What is that for?
floor. For Brooke's back.
I just looked at Brooke laying there, and I thought, you know, I have one kid with a broken foot, another kid laying here crying because it hurts to breathe. I just had to draw the line there. I knew what I had to do as a mom.
Abby, I don't think Brooke's gonna do her solo. It hurts when she breathes. I don't know how she's gonna do it. I got her ice. I put this on. I don't know what else I can do. I can't let her hurt herself to do dance.
It's obviously hurting her that she can't do it. I want her to do it. She wants to do it, but I don't think she can.
I wish Kelly would have pulled Brooke's solo earlier, because then maybe Kendall would be dancing a solo today as well.
Brooke, it didn't have anything to do with all those other girls there warming up?
Abby, it was hurting before we even came to this building.
I think Kelly and Brooke have it all cooked up. They're gonna pull this number because she knows that there are really great dancers here. She does not want to get on that stage and not win. Brooke, if you are going to continue to stand like a 3-year-old with that sway back, your back is gonna hurt. You and I both know that lazy gets you nowhere. I gave you an amazing number, and now you're not gonna do it? No one's ever gonna see it?
She can't do it.
I told you guys before, you make choices every single day. Make the right one.
I can't let her hurt herself to do a dance. I'm sorry. Her health is more important.
I think it's a really hard call as a mom to pull your daughter's dance, but in this situation, I think Kelly is definitely doing the right thing by telling Abby she can't dance.
The competition didn't go well. 5th place? Are you kidding me? 5th place? We didn't come all this way to be 5th place. We might as well have stayed home. Mackenzie was my only student to receive an overall 1st place award. Those 2 other teams, they really showed us up.
Good job! High five! I thought it was perfect.
You did great.
Girls, come on, I want to talk to you. Moms, I came, I flew 3,000 miles, did everything I was supposed to do. For that? Really? You started out great. Your individual parts were wonderful. As soon as you had to dance together as a group, whew, to hell in a handbasket.
Okay, but why can't we...
Look at your daughter, she's 14 years old. She couldn't do the turns in second, her knees bent.
Okay,
she's
so
late.
work on them with her.
Come to class.
You only give them practice with their turns. Give the other three
She's
who are
in the same
group.
studio with the same teachers.
Work on it with them. You sit there. Work on it with them.
Okay, honey, right now, let's go. 32 lattes, go, go.
Well,
go.
obviously, she can't do 32 food.
She can't do one.
Girls,
Work on it with them. You're her teacher.
Kelly, don't be so stupid all the time.
Just
I'm not
go,
stupid,
go, go.
Abby.
Yes, you are.
Don't you be a bad teacher.
I put the dances in it.
I find it so insulting that Abby came into the room and told our kids that they weren't committed. Those kids bust their butts for her.
I'm not happy with what I saw.
Ask every single one of these women who have been sitting out there watching choreography. Yours sucks. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. Me and Christy.
Christy and I, you idiot, Christy and I.
My God. You've lost it, Abby. You've been doing it too long. You're stale.
My stale is better than your best day will ever be.
Look in the mirror, girlfriend. Look in the mirror.
Please.
Don't eat me, Abby. Don't eat me. You know what?
So what's happening with the elevator system?
The elevators are shut down because of a permitting issue.
A permitting issue.
So Abby is not coming down.
I thought there was a lift. Can't we roll her on the lift and move it down?
No, she just said she's not gonna be able to go back up the steps. And I'm not carrying her, are you?
Absolutely not.
She wants us all to go up to her so she can check out the kids.
Of course she does.
Bryn has a lot to prove competing against Kendall and Maddie this week, and now I'm even more nervous because Abby is too lazy to walk down a flight of stairs to help get our girls ready to do their solos.
This is pretty, weird. We still have all 8 makeup stands out, and...
To you, it's weird. Not to me, it's peace and calm.
This is not the first time that this has happened.
It's hurtful. It's very hurtful, but it's happened so many times. It's just like, you go numb, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, well. Come hither, you two. Thank you. Thank you.
Aw,
Thank you.
hush
Oh, God, I can smell it.
puppies.
Can you just go tell your 2 grown adult people? I was gonna say they forgot the coleslaw, but it's here. I thought it was 2 green beans. Never mind.
Abby.
They did it right.
Abby, you need to think about moving on with a new team, starting again, doing what you did again.
These kids are young, they're hungry.
Oh my God. You guys want the crunchies? That's the best part.
Abby, we have to focus on not just the far future, but nationals.
But we need a plan.
No, we need to get through today, sweetheart. Your kids have hard numbers. They need to focus, so let me work on their numbers, okay? No problem. Good luck with all of that.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be some
All right, what can I help you all with?
I'm getting so much slack from everybody that, I always kiss your butt and everything, and...
They need to get over it. They've been jealous since Maddie from day one, and they still are.
I think we just want to know that our kids have you to back them up.
Right, we travel as a team, we go as a team, we leave as a team.
Well, no, I'm not gonna sit here and promise that forever, no.
I think they're all good to go.
I think you're all crazy. You don't pay for my trip. You don't pay my hotel bill. You don't pay my airfare.
Those are just a bunch of excuses you made to cover your...
You can't be here. Dial 911.
Yeah.
Get her out.
Okay.
Kendall and I were not invited to the pyramid because Abby still refuses to put Kendall on the team. We're here strictly to take dance classes. I just need to be patient and wait for an opportunity to present itself. Hi, Paigey.
Thank you.
How are you? What happened?
It's broke.
How long are you out for?
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Right at summertime, you go in. Kendall, what do you say to Paige?
Good luck. I really feel bad that Paige is injured, but maybe I could fill in for her, and maybe Abby could just let me be on the team.
So you weren't in here for pyramid?
No, I was at the doctor's.
You don't know who's on top, what's going down this week?
Me and Chloe were supposed to have our duet.
So Abby told you you had a duet this week, and now you can't dance it? Did she tell you who's going to be in it instead?
She said that Chloe might be doing a solo.
That's all right. There'll be other duets in your future. It happens all the time on dance teams. Unfortunate for Paige, fortunate for Kendall.
Hi, Paigey Mac. Hello.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Did you learn anything in there? What did you write in your book?
Nothing. Jill was here.
Oh, what was she doing?
Asking me questions about this weekend.
Why is she asking what happened at Pyramid? Like, Jill, you're not part of the group. Get it through your head. You're not part of our group. It doesn't matter what happened at Pyramid.
Abby, so Paige broke her foot.
Well, she didn't break her foot. She broke her toe up into her foot.
I wish I could hear what was going on.
I know.
So what now with Paige out? She told me she's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
That has nothing to do with you.
Well, I understand not me personally, and that's very unfortunate. But maybe now is there a spot for Kendall?
Oh my God, she's like, she can sniff out an opening. She must have smelled Paige's broken foot from a mile away. She's like, there's a spot in the pyramid for Kendall.
I am the last person to ever take Abby's side in anything, but in the case of Jill versus Abby, Abby wins.
Jill, you have to understand that when you left, you didn't just disappear. You went to this arch rival enemy.
Abby, we've been over this, I know.
And it's very hurtful and also just a slap in the face.
I was very hurt by the way you treated Kendall.
You didn't let me do my job.
I
want Kendall in the group. I want Kendall to duet. Really, lady? Did you not learn anything the first time around? You need to realize your place. And you don't walk into a rehearsal, you don't walk into Pyramid, you don't throw your kid at people.
I need to do what's best for Kendall.
I need to do what's best for the group.
Don't you think Kendall deserves to be in that group?
Kendall deserves nothing. It's not like
Abby,
we're all
do you want her
entitled.
to dance?
I want her to
Dance
take
here.
class, I want her to
She's
study.
in class.
I want her to
she
get
was
better.
in class last night, Abby.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you who wasn't in class last night.
Tell me.
No Highland kids. No Chloe. They don't come to class. Kendall will come to class. These moms who give me a hard time for doing what's best for Kendall, I know deep down inside they would do the exact same thing. I can't live with myself that I took her away from here and took that opportunity away from her. So I really need you and want you to give her another chance.
I'm sure she sees it as a golden opportunity.
I went downstairs because I heard Jill talking to Abby at the front desk, and I just wanted to let Jill know Paige is not out of the group. She's injured and will be back. So if she's trying to get Kendall to replace Paige, it's not happening.
Why'd you ask Paige who was replacing her in the duet?
I didn't.
Why would you talk to Paige and not the moms about what's going this weekend? Before you put your claws in to get...
I didn't know Paige was in there. I didn't go scouting out Paige. I went in, she was sitting there with a broken foot. I said, honey, how are you? What happened?
So what's going this weekend?
I really didn't do anything inappropriate.
Chris was behind us.
Oh, right, 9.
Down over our right at the very end. Clara's with her. Right? Oh my God, his eyes always
She's sitting back there. She's right there. She's been sitting back there the whole time.
I got to leave. Yeah.
Abby, just sit and stay quiet. Abby.
Abby.
Oh, she's leaving. She's a flight risk again. She left.
Abby, where are you going? Where are you going?
So Abby had to leave the building because I'm here.
While we were doing the trials.
Yeah.
The girls need you. Because if they don't see you, they're gonna get thrown off. They want you to see.
Hey, guys, you're overstepping your boundary.
They're standing right there.
Shh, let's listen.
Please don't do this. I got it right.
Really? Here's Abby running out again. And Yolanda and Stacy and Jamie can run after her, but we have a mission, and it's to leave and not go back.
Hi, Ashley.
Are they ready?
Yeah, I can't be in the theater in here. Certain someone. I can't be in the same vicinity.
Oh, you're not going in?
I wasn't. I didn't realize that she was right behind me.
Why is Ashley down there?
We missed you guys. Wish it was different. Wish you guys were still there, really.
I don't know why all the other girls are like, we're not even gonna talk to Abby, blah, blah. There's definitely peer pressure to stay with the girls because their moms especially put it in my head that Abby's a horrible person and that would be bad for your reputation if you went with Abby and all this. And I'm like, there are ups and downs to both sides, but I have to talk to my mom and make a decision.
Well, we came to watch the minis and do our own thing. And
Abby, the girls could really use you for their solos.
Okay, let's go. I don't want to go back in that room, but I have to. I've invested a lot of time and a lot of energy in Eliana and Liliana. I'm gonna see my commitment through, but I want Christy as far away from me as possible. Does it feel better when you win, or does it feel better when you lose? When you win. So don't go out there and make any mistakes. You love the dance, it's cute, it looks great. If you don't win, we'll blame it on your mother's stirrup feet.
I'm really nervous about my solo because I might forget the moves. Abby would totally yell at me if I forgot this dance.
163. Entry 163. Competing for title on the stage, Mackenzie.
The perfect fit. Just how you like it. Ooh. It's all because you know it's right. Yeah, the perfect. Search high and low for just the right match. Yeah. And only you really know what you need to have. Ooh, you got the perfect fit. Just how you like it.
Mackenzie slipped on her sleeve and she got hurt. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Me and Holly were sitting there. She's definitely worth it. Are you okay? What'd you hurt?
It hurt, so you got off stage. Okay. All right. She hurt her leg. She tried to stay out there and she tried to keep dancing. And I'll tell you what, she was in pain.
Maddie, tell her how good she did.
Melissa, when you're finished with her, send her over.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Don't cry. Okay, go ahead. Just go.
Listen to me. I don't want to look at this sad, horrible kid all day. Yes? So put a smile on your face. So you're lucky. Accidents happen. Oh, well. Yes? I hate being the good guy. I'd rather just yell at you for running off. Maddie, you will be doing the next solo. You're creating a story on stage about Lizzie Borden. Now, as legend has it, Lizzie Borden killed her mother with 40 whacks.
With an axe.
Let's go from the top.
I'm so excited to have a solo this week entitled Lizzie Borden, and it's a character piece.
Oh, that was really cool. She has to let her head whip the da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, good.
I think it's cool that we're in Hollywood and they're all Hollywood starlets of some sort.
With a bad ending.
With a bad ending. They all had a bad ending.
Maddie is back in the studio with her team, and this is a big week. She hasn't won first place yet this year, so it's really important that she wins this weekend, and she's against Kendall and Bryn, and it's really important that she axes the competition this week.
You have to embody Lizzie Borden. I mean, she was a whack job. You need to be freaky that people are afraid of, all right?
Abby puts a lot of pressure on me to win, and it does get a little bit nerve-wracking, and I do get stressed out because this is only my second solo of the season, and I really want to show Abby that I can win.
Judges, next up we have number 302, Lizzie Borden.
I feel that every time I do a solo, Abby expects me to win, and I do get a little bit stressed out sometimes because I always want to be in my best game and I don't want to mess up on one thing.
gorgeous. I love not only what's in your eyes, but what's behind the eyes. And so that's what scary movies are all about. It's all about what's behind the eyes. And you have an amazing technique that it's just there.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Maddie was beyond anybody I've ever seen on stage. It's just so amazing, and she is fabulous.
And in first place, this was an unbelievable number. Lizzie Borden, Maddie Ziegler, first place, congratulations. Round of applause, gentlemen. Woo! Give them a bow, ladies.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're working. After learning a number and not finishing it, she forgot her dance and stayed out on stage with a blank look on her face. I knew Maddie was about to crack. I never had that opportunity to tell Maddie that. We never discussed you forgetting your dance and running off the stage.
I don't really know what happened to me in New Jersey. I kind of just blanked out and I forgot all the moves and just ran off stage.
It's my reputation. Do you know that dance? If I made you do it again, could you do it? Uh-huh. I want to see Maddie's heart solo. I want to see if she can do this number. Watching Maddie rehearse this routine really makes me want to see her do it on stage. I've put a lot of time into this choreography, and I know that this is going to be a winning routine for Maddie. I want you prepared to do this number. Anywhere, anytime, any place. Because when you least expect it, I'm gonna throw you out there to do it. I'm looking at the program, and Maddie is listed. We originally had sent an entry in for her to do a solo. She always does a solo. Come here.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna...
Remember how I told you that at Pyramid that I entered her solo? And then I canceled it because of what happened last time? It's still in there.
Okay. I knew it. I knew there was no way that Abby and Melissa could go through a competition without letting Maddie have a solo. It's so frustrating because it puts so much more pressure on Chloe because now Chloe's looking at it thinking that she's not enough to lead this team.
I scratch her. It looks really bad. So I think she has to dance. Chances are they are going to announce contestant number, whatever, Maddie's a scratch. Then the whole auditorium and every kid here dancing are going to know that you were supposed to do something and you chose not to do it. I know you don't feel good, but what if you did a Broadway show 8 times a week? Would you call in sick tonight? Or would you go?
Next week I'll do it.
Next week? But next week you're not in the program. We don't know who gets to dance next week.
I think next week.
Uh-huh.
Miss Abby wants me to do my solo, and I really want to do it because I don't want to make her mad, but I haven't been so confident. I just, in the back of my mind, I always say, I can't forget this dance. I don't want to be distracted. I can't lose place or anything.
You know, I believe in you that I don't think you're a big failure. Yeah, you have to believe in yourself, though. So maybe you could go later. This has to do with the reputation that precedes us. You know, when Abby enters a student, they are backstage, they are prepared, they are ready to go on. So when they say that a kid is scratched, it just makes all of us look bad. Maddie, come put this costume on for me, please. You're feeling better later on, you're doing that dance. I'm putting my foot down. Got it? So keep going over it when you get the chance.
Miss Abby wants me to do my solo from New Jersey. I didn't want to make her bad or anything, but I don't really feel comfortable.
All right, listen to me. It's your decision. You were put in, you paid the entrance fee. I had automatically assumed, which was wrong of me, that you would be doing a solo this week. After what happened at the last competition, I said, too much pressure. She's not gonna do anything this week with the group. Let her get her head back on straight, that's fine. Fine, now we get here, it's still in the program. I had Maddie run that number again in the dressing room. I forced the kid to do it. So it's your decision, we just need to know.
I don't want to make you mad, but I'm just like, feel like I'm not ready.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure it's a confidence issue with Maddie. I think she feels like a failure.
All right, coming at you next up, entry 167. Compete for title. Put your hands together for Maddie with In My Heart.
Do I need to change her for the trio?
Don't sit so don't do it. Don't.
Hearing the announcer call my name made me feel really bad. I don't want to let anyone down.
Maybe it's somebody different.
She's sick.
It's hard when you feel two ways about something because I don't really want to do it because I don't think I'm ready for it, but I think I should do it anyways.
It's okay. Maddie, stop. Honey, you're sick. She's sick.
They announced her. They didn't even know she was scratched. They didn't know I took care of it. It went from bad to the worst it could have been. Hello. I need to talk to Kendall. All right, so I want to explain a little bit about the video to you. It's in an airplane hangar, and we're using like the real military. All right, but now listen, you are in charge. We're gonna make you look like the star, we're gonna costume like the star, and you're gonna dance like the star. You need to be on your A game. Holly and Nia and the little kind of backstabbing. For her to do her own project on her own, it's kind of like I'm out for a vengeance, I'm out to compete, I'm out to be better than that. Yes? And Kendall, I want this to be a success, so you have to make it amazing.
So, Jill, what happened last night? Did you see Abby?
So we got home. Oh, I got home. Then I waited for the children to come home. And then I took Kendall at Abby's request to meet up with her and Todrick.
But I don't know why Nia wasn't invited to that. Last night, Jill and Melissa took Kendall, Maddie, and Mackenzie to hang out with Todrick. And Todrick is a great director, producer, internet sensation. No one called, no one texted, there was no invite to Nia. That's hurtful. Nia saw the Instagram post and she's like, wait a second, what's this? And she puts up a lot of garbage of Abby, cried herself to sleep last night. Nia is a true member of the ALDC and has been here the longest, and to have something like that happen.
I have no idea what it was for.
And you didn't care to know. You didn't care to know.
I don't even know what it was. You want to say we always exclude Nia. Is
You
that
did
what
exclude
you want?
Nia.
I did not exclude Nia. I take offense to that because I did not exclude Nia.
Rather than taking ownership of your part.
My part was driving my child to meet Abby Lee Miller. Holly wants answers that I cannot give her right now. I have no idea why Abby didn't want Nia to go to Todrick's. And the person I need to back me up right now, Melissa, is at the Ellen show with Maddie. Sorry. You know, we all make decisions, we all make our bed, and then we have to lie in it.
Jill's just happy that Abby's paying attention to Kendall now as much as she is Maddie, and of course you're not going to bring anyone else along or try to include anyone else.
Well,
like,
you guys
it's
can
obvious.
spin it any way you
spinning
want.
it. I'm not
yes,
spinning
you are.
it.
It's not my problem that Abby didn't invite your kids. I'm sorry.
It doesn't make a difference. I would do the right thing whether you knew about it or not.
You're missing the point.
No,
I didn't
you're
know.
missing the
No,
point.
I'm not.
You are missing the point. And
I
you know
had
what?
no
You know what
idea
else you
you were-
missed? Last night when my kid cried herself
Yes,
to
I
sleep.
missed that. I missed that,
Chris,
Holly.
you missed that.
But you're
that
the
poor
one-
Nia cried herself to sleep.
I'm
I
not
had to
gonna sit
call
here,
my
dude.
husband at 1:30 to
I'm
she was
not
not
gonna
sold.
sit here and let you.
I know, because you're a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You're
Deal
the
with
coward.
it.
You're the coward.
not the
You
coward,
are
Holly.
no better than Abby.
You always want to point the finger at everybody else but yourself.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're responsible.
Absolutely insane. Despicable.
I'll go check on Jill. See what's going on.
This is about Abby and her twisted mind taking these two videos happening and using Todrick. She's using him.
But I'm not gonna go sit and let Holly browbeat me.
It's so clear that Abby is incredibly sneaky, and they're doing the same thing.
Nothing's wrong, honey. Not yelling at anybody. I'm getting in trouble for you going to see Todrick last night. Who yelled at you? Who do you think? Who? Holly. Listen, this is not your problem. You don't need.
Neither Holly's either.
She's just so happy to be in Abby's little right hand right now. She can't contain herself.
No.
She's angry at Abby. She's taking it out on me, I feel. But
Then leave.
Jill's an idiot.
And our first overall in the junior small group category. Act number 76, The Rose Garden. And your studio?
This is what you call a clean sweep.
Oh, she can be dark and evil.
That pretty innocent.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. I'm Erin. I own Mariana Dance Project. Hi, nice to meet you. Do you guys always talk to the judges right after? I thought your group was way better than the last time, but I don't really agree with what you guys decided out there, so it's very interesting. Abby is out schmoozing the judges as if they're best friends, and I would like to just be able to compete on an even playing field. Next time, we're gonna come out harder and stronger. Good job, you guys. I like that dance a lot better than last time.
It was a great day.
I'm super proud of our kids.
They should be. They looked good. They did look, but they didn't kick our butts.
They did. They did.
There was a number in between. Not only did we kick their butts, someone else did.
You guys have been doing the same routine for 5 years.
We don't do the same routine.
Different costumes, different songs.
Okay, I'd like for you to do over 400 routines in 4 years.
Our kids win because of that lady and their technique.
They win despite this lady.
They win because of that.
Either way.
Yes.
Okay, I have nothing else to say, I think.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Thank you.
This is probably one of the biggest wins this team has ever had. They beat MDP, and I'm so excited for them.
It was an artistic success. It was a business success. And it was cool. It was fun. Now, tomorrow is a new day, Kendall. I'm so excited, I can't stand it. So, Kendall, tomorrow is your day to go for it. It could change your life. You could be the next Brittany, the next Katie, or maybe the first ever Kendall K.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Abby, for your encouraging words to Nia as you send her off for her first music video. Really appreciate that.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great
All right, Jill.
I'll be there with bells on.
All right, we're doing a group routine. You're in Colorado, you're on a mountain, the air gets thinner and thinner, you're gonna be gasping. People start to drop. You know, the moms have just not stopped talking about their daughters dancing with the little ones. Don't they realize with those little kids, they can compete in the junior division? When you dance in the teen division, the level of talent is so much greater. Everybody is advanced. If we're gonna stand a chance of winning this weekend, we need to pull our age down. Simple as that. All right, we have lots of work to do today. We're creating a mountain, visually. So we're gonna go from tallest, Nia, to smallest, you. So you're circling. So you're running around to the spot. Okay, so let's see. Here, I need a pen. Walk back. Okay, Nia, you're gonna step on this when we set it down.
Now we need a tape for the line of where everybody's to stand on.
No, it's never like this when it's just the big kids. I'm sorry. Every time she tries to incorporate the age groups, we end up with this hot mess number that's not ready by Friday. And so it's like, why keep shooting yourself in the foot?
And let's face it, the only reason why 3 girls who have the solos this week is because they're probably the only ones that can handle not finishing the solos until Friday.
Yeah, let's see how that works out. Let's go from the top with the music.
On the line.
I think she's trying to put a round peg in a square hole. It doesn't fit, it doesn't work.
You guys are gonna be to blame if we don't come out with a 300 perfect score.
There is a reason why that yellow piece of tape is in that room. It's because they couldn't get in a straight line.
It's just a piece of tape on the floor. But to me, that line symbolizes the disintegration of
standards of the ALDC.
Feet together, stand up straight, shoulders back. Ellie, your chin is always down. You're like this. Ellie.
We've been doing this line now for a half an hour, so.
So this is where we're at, like 3 weeks from nationals.
We are not the reigning champs. Kathy is. We're screwed. We're screwed.
Come on, guys, let's go!
So far, so good. No one has dropped. We're still hanging in there, Abby. She was hoping we would be the
guys,
first.
no, come on. Guys, settle. I want the 3 soloists first. That's it. With each soloist, I want each mom in the room with us.
I'm glad that you're starting with the solos because I think that the girls do not feel very confident.
They were sad yesterday.
When they were defeated. When they walked out of that room, their body language just looked like, why bother?
I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that they had to have a fluorescent yellow line in the dance room to know what a straight line was. They had to go over the first part of the choreography over and over and over and over again.
You know what, you guys, you're dance mummies. You don't understand. Gianna and I collectively did not like what we were seeing. That's why we did it over and over and over and over.
I think it's ridiculous to have a elite competition team and putting a line in the middle of the floor.
Does your daughter know her solo? Does she want to dance instead of one of these kids tomorrow? This is nuts. It's freezing out here, and I want to get into the hotel and get started. But the moms, once again, they're coming to my neck, all about the minis, and the girls aren't getting enough time with me, and they haven't learned their solos. And wah, wah, wah. You know what? Get your butt to class. Then you'll feel confident in every dance step that you do. You know the kids are good. They're good.
Okay,
They're really good.
Yeah, but Abby, they need your attention and your time, and you're not giving it to them. Why are you doing this?
When we locked out on you, it was because of that, and I'm not doing it anymore.
Abby, we're trying to help you.
Nope. I'm done. Whatever. Nothing. Nothing ever happens. Mom's in the room arguing instead of kids dancing.
Hey.
Fire me!
Abby.
Fire
Never
me!
do that.
Fire me!
So no, Abby.
Yeah, I don't think Abby's coming.
Did she leave crying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she left crying. She was in tears.
What is going on? Did anyone talk to her after?
Kira and I did.
What'd she say?
I feel like the most meaningful thing she said was, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think going back to Pittsburgh is bothering her. I think the sentencing coming up is bothering her. I think that not really knowing where this team is going is bothering her. And I think she's just on the verge of a breakdown.
She's going home, and she has to face the truth. And she's gonna face a lot of people who know her, and you can't run away from the truth anymore. And she can hide in LA. She can't hide in Pittsburgh.
I think Pittsburgh brings up old memories.
I think so too.
It does, but I think she's starting to question commitment from the team members. It's almost kind of seemed like the feelings were going where you left last time. I just really feel that she wants a winning group.
She has a winning group, and she keeps switching it up because she can't make up her mind. She can't focus on one thing and stick to it. She can't follow through with anything.
Because you're not being supportive, though.
Are you kidding me?
Are you crazy?
If we were not supportive, we would have left a long time ago. Really?
But you did leave.
And it was a wake-up call, and things
Look
have
what
been
happened when you left. You weren't there to pick up the pieces.
and
We
when-
were.
So if you picked up the pieces, why is Abby in shambles, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna deal with this. You guys stay out here and argue. We're going in.
Yeah, no, I think
Solo moms, let's go.
I almost have no words for Yolanda because Nia has been with Abby longer than some of these kids have been alive. And at this point, we need to focus on our team. We need to focus on the ALDC going to nationals, not whatever issues that Yolanda is inventing that are really important to her.
Hi.
Welcome to, like, our stomping ground.
Well, I just want to tell you, Yolanda, this is beautiful.
I think I hear her. I think she's coming. Yeah, I think I heard her.
Wow.
What?
Hello, be careful, Jet. There's a big garbage can right
We
here.
thought we lost you.
We were just talking about you.
I was picking up a young guy. What do you think I was doing? The performance value in this competition has to be over the top. So I have an idea. I want these kids to breathe, and it looks like they're way up in the mountains and there's snow covering everything and it's freezing cold outside. I want to see that breath, that life escaping from them when they exhale. This is Jet. Everybody say hello.
Jet!
Hi, Jet.
Hey, can I come watch you?
Sure, please.
Yeah, go up and see, guys.
So liquid nitrogen's pretty cool because it looks like water, and nitrogen's 70% of the atmosphere. So as I'm freezing these, the cold gas is getting condensed and sticking inside of the Cheetos. So when you eat it, you'll have this really fun fogging effect when you eat it. So it's kind of fun.
Although I give Abby a lot of credit for thinking outside of the box, there's just a lot going on with this dance. You know, everybody's got different parts, and the minis can't even get on their line, and now they're eating frozen Cheetos during the dance. Crazy.
All right, come on, girls, let's go. Front and center, come on, come on, come on. We are going for our 5th win. So get out there, compete, legs straight, feet pointed, timing, 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 timing. All right, let's rock.
Here we're in this high altitude. The girls are dancing. They have to breathe, and it's a cheese puff. Those things are like dry and crusty. They could breathe in and choke on that on stage.
This could be a recipe for disaster.
What do you think?
Oh, that is not my favorite.
Are we ready for some adjudicated awards? The overall high score for group lines and production goes to entry number 92, The Thinner Air, The Harder to Breathe.
We did get a win, but we do not look like a cohesive team. We look like a fragmented group of dancers that were thrown together. Is that the team you expect to bring home a win at nationals?
Congratulations, Miss Kalani. Overall high score, In the group dance, I saw some snafus. But I thought the routine was good.
Well, I'm just speaking from on like my behalf and us. We won, but we don't feel like it was our best.
Your timing was really off.
You know, it took us a long time to dance as a team, and it's like, you guys, you can come in, but it's gonna take you a while to get used to how we dance and how we work.
Well, and it's not even that, Kendall. It's the sizes of the kids.
You know what, I'm so sick and tired of this. Saying it doesn't work with the minis. It doesn't work with the minis. This team will never work with the minis. It doesn't work with the minis. Make it work. It's an honor to be in this group. We have 3 weeks till nationals. You need to make it work.